Hey, welcome back. It is Diane Hockman, and it's actually pretty late. I've been procrastinating on doing this all day. I have to admit to you, it's almost 11 o'clock at night. But I did want to jump on and do a quick video and read and kind of just feel lesson 2 of the Workbook of A Course in Miracles. But if you're just joining us yesterday, we learned that nothing I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place means anything. Okay? Nothing means anything. And yesterday's practice was to just periodically throughout the day look around and recognize that doesn't mean anything. And as I mentioned yesterday, it's when you start learning this and working through the workbook and working through the text, it's a mind training. It's a training on how to see things differently, because we are creating what we see. You can study quantum physics. It says the same thing. There's a lot of different practices, meditation and Eastern stuff that will talk to you about this. So let's get into lesson number 2. I have given everything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place, all the meaning that it has for me. So yesterday we realized that it doesn't mean anything. And today we're recognizing that all the meaning that it has, we've actually created that meaning. The exercises with the idea are the same for those. The exercises with this idea are the same for those for the first one. Begin with the things that are near you and apply the idea to whatever your glance rests upon. Then increase your range outward. Turn your head so that you include whatever is on either side. If possible, turn around and apply the idea to what was behind you. Remain as indiscriminate as possible in selecting objects for this application, and do not concentrate on anything in particular, and do not attempt to include everything you see in a given area, or you will introduce strain. Merely glance easily and fairly quickly around you, trying to avoid selection by size, brightness, color, material, or relative importance to you. Take the objects simply as you see them. Try to apply the exercise with equal ease to a body or a button, a fly or a floor, an arm or an apple. The sole criterion for applying this idea is merely, idea to anything, is merely that your eyes have lighted on it. Make no attempt to include anything in particular, but be sure that nothing is specifically excluded. So, I have given everything I see in this room all the meaning that it has for me. And for me, and again, I'm not trying to teach anybody here, okay? You guys need to go through this on your own, and there's some profound teachers of the course, but for me, it's recognizing that if I lived in a different culture, if I were from another planet, or if I lived in a different time, let's say I saw this, and I'm reading the course on my Kindle. But let's say I saw this thing. If I were from the 1800s and I saw this thing, it would have no meaning to me because I wouldn't know what it is. And then I would assign it a meaning. So we're creating what something means to us. And that's why we can look at one thing, like there happens to be a bracelet here. I was just saying to a friend how I bought this bracelet. I never wear it because it bugs me. Okay. To me, this has one meaning. To somebody else, this could be a treasure. Everything I see in this room, all the meaning that it has, I've given it all its meaning. Okay. So each day we learn a concept and we do the exercises and we apply it. And so today, I did do the exercises earlier today. I just didn't do the video. Today, I've just been looking around and trying to remember that everything that I look at, the only meaning that it has, it doesn't mean anything, and the only meaning that it does have, I've assigned it. which is kind of neat because we're going to learn that then we have a choice about what meaning we assign to things, people, all kinds of stuff. So, all right, this is video number 2, my Course in Miracles workbook work that I'm sharing this time around. And if you have any comments or anything else, I'd love to hear from you. If you're a student of the course, more advanced than me, love to meet you. If you're somebody that this is absolutely new, in the description you'll find you can locate this book on Amazon or any bookstore, hardbound. It's not expensive. And for those of you that have a particular religious practice of some sort, I am certainly not trying to say you should do this. And I'm also, it's just something that I found comfort in. Let's see. Stephanie says, oh, that's good, Stephanie. Stephanie's saying she might like this series better than some of my other videos. The book changed her life, and you've been looking forward to lesson 2 all day long. That really means a lot, Steph. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd love, if you're going to follow along, please do feel free to continually comment and give input, and let's have some fun. See if we can collect some other people that want to play with this. Guys, that's what I do. I just, like I've read the Tao Te Ching. I've read all different spiritual texts and stuff. I play with them. I look at them and I look for commonalities among different things. I try not to get too dogmatic or too heavily embedded in something. And I just try more to see, what spans time, what ideas span time, span culture, span, centuries, millennium. Those are the type of ideas that I think are probably the ones that are most important. If they span all the cultures and all the spiritual texts and time and geography, probably something to it. So, all right, I'm going to go wrap up for the night. I'm glad I came on being a good girl. This will take a little discipline for me to make sure I do it every day, but I'm going to do it every day. So I will see you guys, whoever saw this, later on. Take care.